youtube.com/channels web to get constant video updates and news and events in Nigeria and around the world. ChannelsTV.com, the news at your fingertips.
A time comes in the life of every race when people are driven by echoes of the past to chart a course for an exalted future. Africa is at this threshold as major actors in the Africa arena plot a renaissance towards common destiny. Let's pedal across the streams of yesterday, from the backstreets of Africa to the defining roles of policymakers, the political realities of the African nation, balance of power, and the strive to sustain national interest and identity. Join us on Network Africa on Channels Television. Network Africa, the rallying point for the emergence of a new Africa.
Good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Sports Tonight. It's a very beautiful Wednesday night, and we're happy to bring to you the midweek edition of the show. Promises to be exciting, fun-filled as always. My name is Tony Ibitoye. Let me introduce to you very quickly my friends, my partners on the program this midweek. Together for the next 50 minutes, we will be giving you what we've lined up, what we've put together on the show. To my immediate right of the nation, he has spotted from the sun to the nation. It's one and the same. Yes, cross carpeting. It's not only politicians who move from one end to the other. He has spotted.
This is the journalists also. This is the transfer window.
We are allowed to move.
Yes, we are allowed to
Coaches are moving, yes. Improved pay.
In fact, at the time, journalists will start negotiating for sign office.
Oh,
you know, you have about 3 suitors, and I'll go for the highest bidder.
Anyway, it's good to have you on Sports Tonight.
Thank you very much.
I'm happy that you are here, and of course Tunde as well. Tunde, good to have you on Sports Tonight this Wednesday.
Thank you very much.
All right, so there's a lot to talk about on the program today. Let me just tell you this very quickly, that the second half of our show today will be a preview of what will be happening about this time tomorrow. In case you are wondering what will be happening tomorrow. Tomorrow is January 9. And we've been talking about January 9 for a very long time. I mean, January 9, 2014. That's the night that sports, entertainment, razzmatazz, glamour will all come together, and it will be in Lagos. We're talking about the 2013 Glo CAF Awards. The second half of the show, we will do a preview. We will list out the different categories, about 10 categories, I think, about 10 of them, and we will just talk about those categories, look at the nominees in each of those categories, and try to do our own Glo CAF Awards tonight. Pick awards, pick the winners, and we will also want you to also join us in picking winners. So we started the show by asking you to be a part of what we're doing tonight. Let's make it as interactive as possible. You can also join us in picking those you feel are deserved winners of the different categories of awards listed by CAF for the 2013 Glo CAF Awards. And you know how to do it. Our platforms are there showing on your screen on Facebook, and of course our handles on Twitter as well. Just take advantage of what you have on your screen. My handle is at Tony Bitoye, so you can tweet at that and as channels_sports tonight, so that we can read whatever you're reading. The handle is at channels_sports. So tweet at that handle and tweet at my handle as well, and we'll be able to read your comments real time as we go along on Sports Tonight. So get ready to be a part of all that we're doing, and this is maybe 2013 Glo Premier League preview night, if you ask me, and we will try to mark down our own choices, and then we'll see how close we got by this time tomorrow. We'll be able to have an idea of who will be going home with the different categories of awards from CAF. All right, so that's the setting for Sports Tonight this midweek. But apart from the Glo CAF Awards, we will also spend some time to look at contemporary issues. What are the issues going on? A couple of days ago, FIFA president came out and said he's never been this worried in his life. World Cup host had the longest number of years to prepare. He said they had 7 years to prepare, talking about Brazil. And he's saying that they are the one that have shown the least in terms of capacity to meet up with deadlines. He's talking about Brazil. Another thing has come out of FIFA today, and we've had a swift counter from FIFA itself. FIFA against FIFA. We'll talk about it. Winter World Cup in 2022, we'll talk about it as well. Tomorrow, everybody will be in Lagos for the Glo CAF Award. We talked about that before. CAF president is in town. He visited Lagos governor today. What did he say? You will find it out as well on Sports Tonight. And the issue that concerns us around Nigeria really has got to be the future of club football. Club owners are meeting as we speak. We were thinking that the meeting would have ended so that we can listen to some of their decisions, but they are meeting in Abuja as we speak. So we may not be able to get too much of a reaction from the club owners. But the LMC have come out with the conditions. We talked about it extensively yesterday, and we will also look at it again tonight on the program. And then there's a pre-season. The top 4 clubs that will be representing us on the continent will have to come together in Abuja. We'll talk about all of that as well on Sports Tonight this midweek. So please, we are in for a swell time, and we ask you to please flow along with us. Let's enjoy Sports Tonight together. And I'm sure that by the time we're wrapping this up in the next 48, 49 minutes, you will have thoroughly enjoyed every bit of the show. As we speak, a game is going on. Capital One. Second semi-final. Yesterday wasn't a good night for Manchester United. Yet again, failing to get victory, and the pressure is really piling on David Moyes.
Yeah, Moyes is really under pressure. You don't pity him.
This is the real test.
You don't envy him at this point in time. You know, a club like Manchester United with so much aspiration, they are used to winning titles,
to winning everything.
You know, but now they are looking like they are not going to win anything. You know, so from the first leg, the game they played yesterday, it was quite sloppy. For Manchester City and West Ham, what happened to Sam Allardyce over the weekend, might have taught him a lot of lessons. He rested about 9 players, used some players, gave them their debut, and it resulted in a 5-0 whitewash. So the excuse he gave was for today's game,
preparing them for today's game.
So let's see whether that decision he took last weekend will be justified against Man City today.
Because even with your best 11, these guys can hammer you.
That was what many people were saying.
With your best 11, these guys can take it out. Those who have suffered 6-3 will tell you. Those who have lost 8-0. Those who have suffered 4-1 will tell you.
At a venue where they've turned into a virtual footballing abattoir. So it's always going to be difficult for anyone going to the Etihad Stadium. And I think Sam Allardyce has every right to be particularly cautious at that venue. But let's just hope that maybe they can, get a decent result at the Etihad Stadium, because this Capital One Cup semi-finals,
2 legs.
Over two legs.
It is not so United can still overturn that over.
Most definitely. They still have plenty to play for in the second leg at Old Trafford. So West Ham to also be looking at damage minimization right now, but against a team that can beat anyone anywhere.
And let's just quickly inform you that already the damage is being done by Manchester City, because they're already a goal up. Just 12 minutes. They are already 1 goal up, and the game is 24 minutes now. But Alvaro Negredo, the Spaniard, that guy is a striker, more than a striker.
Also known as
tough customer.
They known as the Beast of Vallecas.
He's the beast.
You don't earn that kind of nickname for being a gentleman on the pitch.
You have to be a beast on the pitch.
Exactly.
And already scored a goal. 12th minute. It's Manchester City 1, West Ham 0. So let's see how much of damage control West Ham will be able to put up and going into the second leg. But we'll just keep our fingers crossed. We'll update you with the results as we get them on Sports Tonight. So let's go on a quick break. When we return from the break, we'll take a look at issues that have popped out of the sports world, particularly football world today. And then we will go down into all the other details we've packed into Sports Tonight this midweek.